I'm Matt Landau from VRMB.com, and this is Unlocked Quick Tips. I smile whenever I say that because I like this new format. The goal is to share with you an idea along with some actionable tips contributed by members of VRMB Communities. Today we're talking about Finca Victoria. It's a farmhouse-style bed and breakfast on the small island of Vieques, Puerto Rico, which I hope I pronounced properly. The website, lafinca.com, is one of those websites that when you come across it, you realize their presentation is perfectly on point. Whoever put together those photos and copywriting and design was completely on their game. While browsing, it's worth considering some of the following questions to ask yourself about your listings or your website. Number 1, do we show that we cater to special interests? Today's all-inclusive resort model seems to be a little outdated because it's catch-all, and travelers have much more specialized wants these days. So the more specialized we can get, the more our loyalists will be attracted. Shout outs to Rick Oster with Oster Golf Houses, Sharon Skurlock of Skurlock Farms, Bob Gardner of Casal de Fiqui with his eco niche, and Jefferson, whose properties with Loma are all themed around pop entertainment. Number 2, do we convey our values in our listing or our website? With companies like Airbnb in the crosshairs of communities around the world for their role in facilitating and, in my opinion, failing to take full responsibility for toxic actors, what does your upstanding vacation rental business actually stand for? How are you distancing yourself from bad energy? Number 3, is our listing or website full of personality? Most travelers choose vacation rentals because they want aspirational flavor, not just a generic place to sleep. And number 4, are we conveying professionalism? These days, booking a vacation rental can be a crapshoot. Travelers want to know that we're running a serious business. Finca Victoria's website is for me the embodiment of limited edition, the creation of something unique that is just simply not replicable. And in the thread with fellow VRMB community members, we've taken these ideas to a next level. Ruth from Vernazza sul Mare in Cinque Terre, Italy, says, I totally agree. I'm working hard on my own new and first website, and I'm realizing I need to be more personal on our About Us story. Jim Prue in Lindsborg, Kansas, says, the pictures and the description of this website totally draw me in. Spying on this property from Google Maps, there appears to be plenty of competition in the hospitality space. So it's smart to provide as much as possible so our guests can spend as much time on our property as well as their money. Jed Stevens of Koloa Kai and Stay Beach Cities in Laguna Beach says, scalability is a unique notion in our industry. On one hand, you've got the ultra limited edition like the Finca, and on the other hand, you've got Vacasa. One is soul without scale, while the other is scale without soul. If we do our work right, Jez says, there's space for large and small operators. I truly believe that if we can all build a basic level of foundational professionalism, otherwise known as standards, that we can build the scale and that we each have an appetite that will allow us to represent our local flavor in a way that best suits each of us. For some of this will be one property. For others, tens or even hundreds. Bob Gardner says, the lesson for me is if you find your niche and you work hard at it, and if you get it right, you will have found a brilliant recipe for success. Display your values boldly and don't feel that you have to appeal to the masses. Brooke Fouts, the founder of Vintori, jumps into the thread. He says, the photography and the copy of this just make me want to book it immediately. Matt Pauley from Maui Vacation Rentals says, I love the use of people enjoying the property in the photos. From playing the guitar to the dog relaxing on the floor and yoga, it really gives you an idea of how you would interact on the property. The website proves that images sell. High quality professional images, not cell phones, but real professional photos are a game changer. Christina Thoresen from Chattanooga Vacation Rentals jumps in. She says, the website is not mobile friendly. And for us, mobile versus everything else is real, y'all. Hopefully I got that accent down. Christina dropped in a snapshot that shows that her mobile website use is significantly higher than both desktop and tablet. Nancy McAleer of Anna Maria Island Home Rental and Florida Rentals by Owner, a geographic specific listing site, jumps in. She says their press is really impressive. I found them on Coastal Living, which is worth probably $10,000 in exposure. So it's only a matter of time before they make an impact in terms of search engine optimization. Nancy uses a tool called SpyFu for analysis. Their website traffic looks like it picked up right around the same time that article was released. Before that, their traffic was quite low. It's a good lesson to show that it's not just a pretty website. You need to drive quality traffic to it. And the last post comes from Wes Melton of Nakori. Wes says, I want to take a different perspective here. Instead of focusing on SEO as an independent owner or manager, that's search engine optimization, far better, in my mind, would be if the host takes all the money and time and effort they'd normally invest into SEO and instead invested in creating really cool, unique, one-of-a-kind experiences for guests when they're actually staying there. That, in Wes Melton's opinion, will produce far stronger and a near bulletproof future revenue stream. I'm not trying to stir the nest or anything, Wes says. I just feel like we've all been programmed to assume that SEO is the default orientation for marketing in 2021, but I just feel like there are alternate perspectives that will land us in a very different business position if we're willing to go against the grain. If you enjoyed this quick tip, along with some of the contributions of our fellow Inner Circle members, consider signing up and joining almost 1,000 independent owners and managers who are creatively problem-solving under one virtual roof. You can head over to community.vrmb.com to read this thread and all the wonderful contributions that were attached. Sign up at community.vrmb.com/register. Until next time.